Welcome to Evanston, Illinois, Ryan Field, and home to the Northwestern Wildcats, where it will be a sea of purple as the fans are more than ready for this one. Northwestern ready to kick it off to get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense. Always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Northwestern! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that... You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside. There was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Excellent field position here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Wildcats are in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Encroachment, defense. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Well, that changed things a bit after the penalty. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback keeps it. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick.
Running toward the tape. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st and 10 for the offense. Rides to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Wideouts all wadded up in a bunch. On 2nd down, he'll fire. They're bringing heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab down the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, Dave.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter.
Offense facing 4th down. Number 11 on to kick it away.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Northwestern will send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. What a great job they've done in Big Ten play up to this point, and you see them now feeling as if they can accomplish something big.
No doubt, Reese, and I think it's a great start to the season. Like, again, you have goals and you have midpoints to the season where you're at right now. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to be in the mix in one of the best conferences in all of college football. And, Jesse, they're doing that in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they've been able to handle the stage and handle the pressure. With every win, that makes the next game that much bigger. And they've shown up on big stages on national television, and they've been able to deliver. This game, though, is the biggest yet.
And it's picked off for the third time today. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back to the ground with the running back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. He started in a great spot, but now facing a 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
And the DB right with him to knock it away. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
The give to the back. He's up to 55 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. With jet sweep pass. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Stumbled to the ground.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down if I get...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Gonna run it. It's McFarland. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll run it again. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Northwestern will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Wildcats want to move quickly. Wants to throw on second down. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Back to the air one more time. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. They'll try the run. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They're not getting him on the ground. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that one will give him the lead.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll set up to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Northwestern, 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Wildcats in the hurry up. On 3rd down, going up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle.
The running back carry. Tackle is made at the 40-yard line.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the Buckeyes get it past the sticks.
That is how it's done on 3rd down and short. No doubt about it. An easy hole to get through and clearly get the 1st down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. looking to throw on second down. Got his man quickly. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to the flat. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let him make big plays. How about you?
He's taking the shot. Makes the catch down the right side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. That gives him 100 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense. Man, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arizona State answered the bell away from Tempe today with an impressive victory. The Sun Devils knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. He's looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
The returner brings it out to the 35. And the Ohio State
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense.
Going downfield for the big play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Open runway ahead. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances, they are running the football.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. Quick work on that.
That makes the score.
Just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but Decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming back. But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for the weeks to come.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, you want to think about...
Completes to the back.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And, man, is that a just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Looking for the fourth down conversion. Northwestern comes to the line. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got him and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Quarterback empties his backfield. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He'll take a shot. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Going up top on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot. Just couldn't quite stay in bounds while making that grab. It's incomplete. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three...